Establishing a successful brand across multiple platforms and channels require consistency. It goes beyond the strategies and marketing campaign. It means standing out from the crowd so that customers will be able to recognize what you stand for and what you offer them. You're the person looking for your purpose in life to make yourself relevant and develop the best version of yourselves. This is the show for you. I'm Charlotte Ibanez. I'm your host for The Seed of Life TV. Change doesn't happen overnight. Every incremental steps you take daily will add up to who you will become in the future. In this show, you'll be able to learn how to succeed, optimize, and lead in your industry. It is our aim to plant a seed into someone's life every time. In each episode, we invite people who in real life have the same struggles like you, like me, when they were starting out in their career or business. Like many of us, they started also looking for solutions, and through their tenacity and grit, they were able to discover what God had set them out to do. Today, we're going to learn about creating a brand that will be recognizable in your industry. So how do successful brands do this? First, your brand should communicate a message that answers the following questions. Why does your business exist? What differentiates your company from the others? What problem do you solve? And why should people care? Second, identify your competitors and differentiate yourself from them. Extensive research of your competitors is the key. Do a benchmark study, compare and contrast, and ensure that in the long run, customers will be able to choose yours as the preferred brand. Third, custom fit your mission and message according to your target audience. Understanding the buyer persona will help you craft ideas and strategies appropriate to your target audience. The more focused your strategies are, the more that your message becomes clear to your customers. Fourth, your mission statement is your why. And so, all your logo, tagline, communication paraphernalia should all be aligned to this. Fifth, your products and services as your value proposition also resonates your brand mission statement. It should be so unique that customers would easily understand the values and benefits they will gain from your brand. Sixth, create a brand voice that is simple yet unique. If the brand voice is clear, simple, and not confusing, it's easier for customers to recall the brand. And lastly, consistently integrate your brand story in all aspects of the business and be the first advocate. The brand should be felt and experienced consistently by the customers from the mission, vision, values, logo, tagline, website, communication, digital platforms, products and services, and so on. Your business brand is an extension of yourself. So, ensure that your personal brand is aligned with your business brand. Before we hear from our guest, a Nigerian businessman who is consistent in building his business brand as well as his personal brand, let me introduce him first. Dr. Christopher Imumolen is the president of UNIC Foundation International and also the African director for ASIC UK. The only black man on the board, he manages Joint Professionals Training and Support International, UK. He's a strong supporter of education and skills acquisition. As a philanthropist, he awarded over 200 scholarships to pupils of primary, nursery, and secondary schools in Lagos. His organization has given over 4,000 scholarships to children and youths who are studying professional and academic courses in various institutions in Nigeria since 2011. They also offer mentorship programs to empower businesswomen. In Linda Ikeje's blog, Dr. Imumolen said, "We have assisted many women in setting up businesses by giving them grants. Our target in all of this is to see how we can help an average Nigerian survive and become who God truly wants them to be." Recently, Vanguard had reported that Dr. Imumolen was appointed by the World Presidential Civility Club as its new ambassador to the organization. He will be working with world leaders to help African continent up its entrepreneurial strength through the provision of aid, tools, and guidance using the Africapreneur Civility Connect model. The organization also shared that Dr. Imumolen, who has been active in philanthropic work in Nigeria, would also work with the I Change Nations founder and World Civility Global statesman Sir Clyde Rivers to expand their initiatives in the continent. This will also be covered extensively in their upcoming book, World Civility: The Missing Ingredient. This book will be launched in Kenya, Uganda, Malawi, Nigeria, Guyana, USA, Canada, UK, and Singapore. I have met Dr. Christopher Imumolen in one of our Thrive coaching sessions held last year at JW Marriott with Coach CK and Coach Robert Smith. So let's listen now to my discussion with him. Hi, Doctor. I know you're a very accomplished entrepreneur in Nigeria, and I just wanted to ask you, what did you do at first to make your brand known?
Okay, there are four things that we did that actually gave our brand some exposure. The first was aggressive advertisement via the use of social media. We also used the print media, one-on-one contact marketing. I think we did a lot of aggressive marketing. We invested in advertisement to push our brand into the heart of the people. So we did that very well. And the second one we did was CSR, social corporate responsibility. We engage in different activities that we are bent at supporting the people beyond the services that we do. So every community that we have our base, we went in the service of providing scholarship for children, giving widows support, welfare to the people, and for our social responsibility. We were really accepted, and our brand was also pushed by that. Thirdly was our spread market base through recruitment of distributors for our products. So we engaged by developing a distributor chain value system where we engaged so much distributor in different location. That also helped to push our brand. And lastly was innovation. We engaged with various innovative concepts. We came up with ideas in our company that were not available in the country, and people saw the dynamism of what we're doing, how we're doing what we're doing, and the simplicity of our service, how people could access what we are doing. These four factors actually gave us and pushed our brand to the heart of the customers. One is the CSR, the social corporate responsibility. Second is the innovation. Third is the spread market base via the recruitment of distributor, and the fourth one is aggressive advertisement. So those four elements actually gave us.
You've made mention about marketing a lot of times, and for startup entrepreneurs, most of them they would cut their budget in terms of marketing, and some, of course, our certain business coaches would say this is the engine of the business. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I so much agree, because the purpose of every business is to make sales. If you don't sell, then you cannot pay salary, you cannot maintain your company. So it's to make sales, and you have to look for strategies to increase sales and to also serve your customer better. So marketing is key. Sales is very, very important, and cutting down budget on sales some can be very, very disastrous to the company when the company has not actually achieved a particular benchmark in terms of how they sell and the target of which they sell. So I personally see every CEO as the chief marketing officers of their company, because marketing is key. So if you're looking at having your company growing entrepreneurship, you must understand sales and marketing. and it's very, very important. I think more focus should be given to sales. A company could get to a particular level when you've developed enough partners who also franchise your business, who distribute your business. Then you look at, okay, now we have so much customers, we want to focus internally in building quality services. Yes, at that time you can a little play down on marketing, but more importantly, you must know the time, you must know when and how to do it. If you do it wrongly, it might boomerang and have a negative effect on your business.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Yeah.
Those were very insightful tips for our budding entrepreneurs. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.